What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about upgrading your inner primary bearing and why you might want to consider doing this. So here's your inner bearing race that rides on your output shaft right here. It's a press fit onto there, so you need a special tool to remove it and you need a special tool to install it. So what happens is when you start building these engines, 100 horsepower plus, or even chain conversions, high torque, things like that, this bushing has a tendency to either walk in or walk out. If it walks in, it can tear up fifth gear here. If it walks out, which is a very common problem, it can cause an inner primary leak. Now, if it goes all the way in, the only way to remove it is if you open the trap door and loosen the nut on the shaft on the other side and actually push this shaft over a little bit, and then you can get in there with a puller and pull it out. So definitely something you want to consider upgrading when doing chain conversions or building these motors, because that is a big problem. So drag specialty, there's also a couple other manufacturers that make a conversion kit. Here's the part number on that. It comes with a double road bearing, the new snap ring, and a new seal. So this is how your old configuration goes, and this is with the new configuration. It's just going to be the seal, one snap ring, and then the double road bearing. And this bearing gets pressed into your primary here. So that's what the OEM one looks like. And what it does, instead of this being a press fit onto the shaft, the upgraded bearing is a slip fit. So then it just rides on your output shaft just like that. So you'll never run into the problem of the race walking into fifth gear or the race walking out and creating a leak. So definitely something I would recommend doing. As you guys know, I show more of informative videos than how-tos. There's quite a few videos on this, but maybe in the future, if I do another one, I'll do a how-to on it, but something I would highly recommend doing. Now, this bearing is a Chinese bearing, and I'm highly against that, but I've noticed pretty much all the manufacturers run this same bearing, which the part number is 20-1050. So that's kind of a bummer. So maybe every year, open up that primary just to check this bearing, because it is a sealed bearing and it's not getting lubricated by your primary fluid like how the stock system is. So I'd recommend, yearly opening up the primary, giving this a check, making sure this bearing is good, because what you don't want to happen is destroy this bearing and then destroy your output shaft. So keep that in mind. But as always, guys, please like, subscribe. If you want to start seeing more how-to videos, I'll make them. But like I said, I like to do a lot of informative videos. There's plenty of videos of people upgrading the inner primary bearing for their Harley Davidson. And this is going to go all the way to 2006, I want to say. Yeah, so 99 to 2006, you want to consider this upgrade. But thanks, guys.